Hi and welcome to Yogasite. I'm Dorinda. We're going to do a class on a chair today. So chair yoga. Anybody can do it any level, so you can do it at work or home or wherever you have a moment sitting on a chair and just want to get some yoga in. So we're going to start just with the feet grounded, stable on the ground. Hands can just rest on the knees. Lift the belly, so lengthen the spine with the crown of the head going up. And you might want to shift the chin back slightly also so that we're not carrying too much weight in the front of the body. You'd like the head to get stacked right on top of the spine, so you don't have to tighten the neck. And let that just get loose. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to start with some spinal flexes. So what I want you to do is flex forward on an inhale, bringing the chest, the belly, the heart forward. But you're sitting at the edge of the chair to make this work better as well. And exhale, round the back. So you can't sit all the way back or it won't be able to work as well. Come on the inhale. Chest, belly, heart forward. You can bend the elbows and pull back slightly. And again, rounding on the exhale. And continue at your own breath pace. You don't need to go as fast as I do. But inhale forward and exhale back. And what we're looking for is any stuck edges, any place you feel a little tight, a little stiff. And what we want to do is create more space in those areas so energy can flow better. Any place you feel stiffness or tight, there's an energy blockage. So that's what we're trying to do, is break through by moving and breathing at the same pace. Last time. And exhale, round back. We're going to keep a straight back as we inhale back up, because we're going to go into a soft twist here. And what I want us to do is with the back straight, still at the edge of the chair so we can make the twist. You're going to take your right hand behind, and maybe if there's a back of the chair, hold the back of the chair, and left hand crosses over to your right knee. You're going to go up with the chest and the belly, look over the right shoulder, and stay here taking some deep breaths, lengthening up on the inhale, exhaling back a little more. Keep the length in the spine, lengthen the belly to protect. Inhale, exhale, relax the face. Nice. One more deep breath here. And on the exhale, slowly come back to the center. Rest the hands on the knees. Ground the feet again. Lengthen the spine. And maybe you feel a little difference right side to left. And then we go to the other side. Just taking left hand back. If you can, reaching the back of the chair. Right arm crosses over to the left knee. Keep the length up on the inhale. And look over the left shoulder. You can push a little bit with the back hand as well to pull you deeper into the twist. But then allow the breath to be what expands the twist even more. So inhaling, lengthening up. Exhaling, looking over the shoulder. Connect the breath with the movement of just slightly going back. Keeping the length in the belly, no pain in the back. Nice, one more breath. And on the exhale, come back to the center. Rest the hands on the knees, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. We're going to go a little bit to the side stretch. So you're going to start maybe just by putting the hand on the side of the chair if you have enough space. And the left arm can go up in a diagonal line sideways. We're going to keep the belly long as we do this. If you're feeling stable, I don't want you to do it if there's not enough stability in the belly, but you can also release the right arm and hang. It makes it heavier. Take some deep breaths here. Almost rotating the chest up towards the ceiling. Relax as much as you can, either with the hand assisted on the chair or floating down. Reach that left arm a little harder away. Feel the stretch along the left side. One more deep breath. And on the exhale, come back slowly. Resting both hands down on the knees. Close the eyes for a moment. And just notice that you feel more energy sensation on the left side. Prana flowing. Rest there for a moment. Take a deep breath. And then left hand can either assist holding the side of the chair. Right arm goes up and to the side, but keep the belly long as you do this to protect the back. Reaching in a diagonal line, you can even rotate the chest up slightly towards the ceiling. If you're feeling stable, you can also drop the left arm, but it makes it more challenging. Take some deep breaths. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Relax the face, make the breath deeper. Stretch the arm a little harder away to feel the stretch along the right side. Keep the length in the waist to protect the spine. And last breath. Come on and inhale back up slowly. Maybe close the eyes just for a moment to notice energy running. No hurry. Relax the hands back down. Keep the spine long, belly, head of the crown of the head reaching up. We're going to do a little forward bend here. So you're going to take your feet a little wider. Get stable. And you can keep your hands, start by keeping your hands on the knees, depending on your level. I'll go to different phases. What we're going to do first is come down onto the elbows, but trying to keep the belly as long as you can in the front so the spine is straight. And if I'm feeling stable here, maybe this is enough and you stay here. Take some breaths here. Keep the spine as long as you can. I don't want you rounding the spine, the shoulders to come down. If you have enough space, you can reach down and touch the ground. If not, stay up with the hands on the knees. Fingertips can go to the ground, shifting forward with the hips so you have a flat back. This can be your forward bend. The neck is neutral. You don't need to look up. And you take a few breaths here. Some of you may be able to go a little lower. If you can get the hands flat on the ground, you can go deeper, but the back stays flat. The shoulders stay away from the ears. And the breath is deep. You should feel this also in the bend of the hips, in the front, in the quadriceps. Maybe even some stretch into the lower back. Nice, and slowly we come up again. Take your time, support so the back stays flat, hands on the knees, and then push back up with a flat back. Very nice. Take another deep breath, relax the face. Bring the feet again about hip width apart. We're going to do a hip opener now as well. By taking the right side ankle onto the left knee. So you may need to assist getting the foot up. And make sure the left leg is stable. Trying to open right knee down. So we're going to keep this foot flexed to protect the outside of the ankle. Keep the belly long. Get stable. You can have the hands just resting. And maybe this is enough. We're going to feel some stretch on the outside of the right hip. To go a little further into the pose, we start to fold with a straight spine. So you're trying to come forward. And maybe get the belly towards the right bent leg. Keep some length in the spine here. If you have a lot of space, you may even be able to get your fingertips to the ground. We don't need to do that. We're just laying flat. But just see how far we can go, opening the hip. Lengthen the belly as you do this. It can also relieve lower back issues. You may want to try this if there's some lower back pain, just to create a little more space in the muscle that wraps around the hip. Last breath. Make the breath what challenges the pose. You don't push harder, you breathe deeper. And come inhale back up slowly. And place the foot stable back down. Just sit for a moment, eyes closed. Feeling right leg a little warmer than the left. Also because we open some energy channels. And then we're going to try the other side. Taking left side ankle. You keep the foot active. And then getting the knee down. Don't push, but keep the length. Try and make more length by reaching away with the left knee. Inhaling, lengthening up, trying to keep the spine as long as you can as you fold forward. You will feel this in the hip in the front, possibly in the outside of the hip and in the lower back. Keep lengthening and breathing and letting go. Maybe even taking a deeper breath. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Try to create more length. Don't push harder. Soften. Let go. Relax the face. If the face is all scrunched up, you're working too hard. One more deep breath. Keep the length in the belly. And a flat back as you inhale, back up. Take your time, stable, release the left leg, place it down. And let's just do some spinal flexes again, like we started with. Belly, chest, heart forward on the inhale, exhale, rounding back. And again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do a little bit of a strengthener. Come back to the center. You may want to hold on to the sides of the chair, and we're going to get the feet stable. Keep the belly long, heart lifted. So we're going to strengthen quadricep, but also the belly at the same time. We're going to lift right leg straight out. Now, if this is too heavy, you can keep the knee bent slightly. But to what extent can you reach the right leg straight out? You're going to feel a cramp, maybe even in the right quadricep. Keep the foot lengthened, the belly long. Try not to lean forward and round the back. And we can make it very challenging by turning the foot out slightly. We get a little bit more of the inside of the quadricep. And then back in. Nice. Back to the center. Bend the knee. Place back down. Calm the breath. And we try the other side. You may need to lean back slightly. Hold on with the hands on the side of the mat. Bend left knee. Reach out. And find your safe edge. Knee can stay bent if you need to. This will give you a cramp. Energy runs in the upper quadricep. Take some deep breaths. This isn't easy. And if you want to play a little bit, you can turn the foot out and you get the inside of the quadricep. And turning it back in will also strengthen outside. Keep the spine as long as you can. The belly wants to fold and lean over, but you need to keep the back straight. One more breath. And then exhale. Whew. Come back. Nice. Hands back to the front. Lengthen the spine. We can wrap the fingers together, and turn them inside out, and push. Just one time. And exhale, come back to the center. We're going to place the hands down and do just a sitting meditation. So what I want us to do is get the feet stable, feel comfortable on your sit bones, maybe adjust a little bit. And we're going to close the eyes, drop the shoulders, relax the face, shift the chin back slightly. And I want you to feel your feet stable on the ground. Feel the crown of the head reaching up. And I want you to pay attention to your breath for a moment here. I want you to notice your navel point and your throat. And we're going to do a meditation with a visualization. So what I would like you to do is imagine that as you inhale with the eyes closed, that the breath rises from the navel up to the throat. So just feel that as you inhale, going up the spine, and as you exhale, it goes back down from the throat to the navel. And just repeat this, inhaling, navel to the throat, exhaling, throat to the navel. Slowly bring your attention back. And you can open your eyes. Bring your hand palms together. Thank you very much for spending a few moments with me, opening up in a chair.